Welcome to another episode of Ask Katrina. I am so happy that you are here. Let me go ahead and jump into the question of the day. The question is, hey, Katrina, how do I earn my executive bonus in my first year as an executive? That's a great question. I love it. I love all these questions. And I think the reason probably why you're asking me this question versus maybe some other folks is because one of the key things we talk about here at Legend Leaders is helping you come in as a brand new executive and do all the right things so that you can actually earn your bonus in your first year as an executive. And the reason why we focus on that, the reason why that piece is so important is because it's hard for the majority of brand new executives to earn their bonus, right? That first year is typically a year of adjustment and struggle, and some executives don't make it in their first year. And so there's a lot of pivoting and growth, and that is what we talk about a lot. But instead of taking 6 months to 12 months and feeling horrible and feeling like you've made the wrong decision or that you put your career at risk or you're trying to do 15,000 things at once and you don't know if that's what you should be doing or you shouldn't be doing, and this is working and it's not working, and you're having to go through all of this guesswork. When you're having to go through that and it's taking you 6 to 12 months to get really where you need to be from a performance perspective, I mean, let's just be honest. When it takes longer than 2 to 3 months for you to really start generating results in your new role, you start to lose a little favor with leadership. I mean, you get it. It's a human thing. Think about the folks that you promote or you bring onto your team. And if you're not seeing some performance and some growth pretty quickly, you start to say, do we make a mistake? It doesn't mean that you've written them off. It doesn't mean that you don't believe that they're going to be capable at some point. But there's just a little bit of a, man, I thought this was going to happen faster, right? There's a little disappointment there. What we want to ensure for you is that there's not that lag, there's not that disappointment. And when we have that lag, which results in some disappointment, the potential for you not to earn your bonus is much higher, right? I'm trying to tie all this together. I want to make sure I land this correctly, and I'm speaking about it in the right order. I speak about it all the time, and so it's common to me, but I want to make sure I do it in the right sequence to help you understand it. The bottom line is this. It's very hard for brand new executives in their first year to earn their bonus because they're trying to figure out how to perform, right? They're learning the third P in the 4 Ps of executive success that we have here at Legend Leaders, right? Which is perform. They're trying to prepare to then perform. And so that preparation takes, maybe 6 months while they're also trying to perform. And so the performance, the results, the reason that you earn your bonus, right? Because bonuses are based off of results generated. Well, when you're not generating results for the first 6 months because you're figuring out how to perform, the likelihood of you earning your bonus that year is very slim. Well, that's horrible, right? Why do we want to go through 6 months of pain and then not get the financial reward for it at the end? I don't want that for you. You don't want that for you. There's got to be some sort of reward. Now, I'm not saying that money is everything, and you're not saying that money is everything either. And there's no shame in saying that you want to earn your bonus, because that's the key word in that statement right there. Earn. You will have earned it. Whether the numbers reflect it or not, the time that you're putting in, the effort that you're putting in, the growth that you're experiencing, all of those things, while not reflected on a metric from a bonus perspective, is reflected in you as a human and who you are. And so there's this intangible activity that's happening in your life that you want to see rewarded monetarily. It's natural, it's normal, and I want that for you too. But I want to call out the fact again that that's not going to happen if you're having to prepare to exec correctly, and then you're finally starting to exec correctly, because execing correctly means you're getting results. Execing correctly means you're performing effectively in your role. And if it takes you at least 6 months to start performing effectively, you've lost 6 months of time to actually generate results and then earn your bonus. So the easiest way to do this, the most clear-cut way to do this is what, right? We just talked about. We have to compress time. We cannot let it take 6 months for you to generate results. It's common sense. And you know this. You know this, and you do this every day in business, right? We can't let something take 6 months when we need to generate results in a period of 2 to 3 months, right? We can move through, we could probably be learning in 2 to 3 months how to be successful in the role. We can figure out in 2 months how to generate results, but we can't take 6 months. We can't lose half the year. We could lose a quarter. We can't lose half the year. And that's where your brain has to be. So then your next question then is, okay, got it. Very logical, Katrina. I'm tracking with you. So then how do I compress time? How do I not take 6 months? How do I only take 2 to 3? Well, the answer is you have got to quickly establish your executive brand. You have got to change your mindset, and you've got to start mastering those 3 pillars of leadership that we teach here at Legend Leaders, right? Your personal leadership, your business leadership, and your people leadership. Those are skills that are required as a new executive. But it starts here. It starts with you. It starts with making sure that your mind is right and you're ready to go. And so once you fix here, then you're going to start mastering all these skills very quickly. How to run the business, how to lead people. And you're going to forget the old ways of doing things when you weren't an executive, so that in 2 to 3 months, you've got a really strong executive brand. You know exactly what that looks like. It's starting to generate results, and you're ready to close out that bonus for the year. That's how you earn it. Now, there are other freebies that I have on here in the vlog, and there's other things that we do here at Legend Leaders, the podcast, the YouTube channel. All of those are free resources. I want you to have full access to what we do and what we teach here at Legend, because you should. I want to see you successful. I don't want to hold this knowledge hostage. That's not the point, right? But if you're ever listening to this and you're like, you know what, Katrina, I want more. I want more. I hear what you're saying. I'm ready to lock in my bonus. I want to fix my brand. How do I do that? Well, the answer is, shoot us a message, jump on a call with us. I'll put some information here in the vlog for you. But we're having regular workshops. Come and hang out in a workshop. Let me teach you in, over a couple of days, some of these things. And those workshops are no charge, right? Depending upon the workshop and what I'm doing. A workshop, not an event, but I have workshops on a regular basis, typically monthly, that you can come and join and take this little bit of knowledge and expand it, and I'll teach you a little bit more, and you can move forward. So if you're interested in that, either having a free, no charge executive brand assessment, or you want to hang out in a workshop, or you just want to figure out what the heck we got going on and maybe plug into some of it, shoot us an email, let us know. I'll put all the details here in the details of this vlog. But that's the answer. That's how you earn your bonus. Compress the learning time, compress the preparation time, expand the executing correctly and performance time, right? And you do that through quickly establishing and creating your executive brand. If you want help with that, let me know.